All right, everyone, it is Friday evening, or late afternoon / evening. So you know what that means. It is time for the NPL Video Game Club. How are you all doing today? Today, Friday, October 29th, 2021. The final Friday of the month, so Halloween is upon us. That spooky time of year. You know, when people start going into Dracula accent, NPL Video Game Club, oh. Okay, I'll stop sounding like the Count from Sesame Street, but anyways, hello. Hope you're all having a fantastic week. Let me catch up here on the chat to see what is going on here. Hello, everyone. Bones, what is up, my man? Linda the Gamer Girl, how are you doing? Big Cass, what is up? Glad to hear you're all saying happy Friday to each other. Warms my heart. Yes, you like that, right? Laugh at my expense, by all means. That's what it's all about here. You know, we're all here to lighten the mood and relax. Even if it means me speaking like the Count. Yeah, Count cosplay? Oh, well, I would need to paint myself purple. I believe the Count has a monocle, right? It's not glasses, it's a monocle. And I need the cape. I'm not that cool, so you can't count on me doing that. But good idea nonetheless. But happy Friday to you all. You're okay, Linda? You're probably doing worse now that I did that really terrible impression of the Count, so my apologies in advance. But I in a perfect world, I would have loved to have altered the starting soon screen with some Halloween. But I have no graphic design skills whatsoever. And I kind of was in a rush today. I actually had to run to the library before this, grab something, which is for tomorrow, a little family thing going on. So that took up a lot of my time. Then I got back, and then literally just 5 minutes before we went live, somebody told me, hey, I'm coming by to pick something up. Oh boy. You know, so been scrambling today. Unfortunately, I did not have time to make things spooktacular as it was. So, that would be great. Yeah, but it would. If I had graphic design skills, or if I had cosplay skills, but I don't. I have neither of the two. Library trick-or-treat? Yeah, so we actually had a library trick-or-treat event at the library yesterday. I believe it was from 4 to 6. 4 to 6. It was a 2-hour block. And they had a bunch of tables set up outside both entrances of the library. They were handing out candies to kids, goodie bags. Totally free, you know, as most events are at the library, which I think actually pretty much all are, to be quite honest. So it was a good time. People were able to have fun. I wasn't able to see a lot of it, but I did record a quick video of it just to see what it was like on the outside. I did have a client to help give some computer help with yesterday, so that did take my time away from that. But if you follow my social medias, you probably saw it on Twitter. So I believe the library also, I don't know if they retweeted it. I think they may have liked it, but it was cool. It was very nice. I didn't know they were doing it yesterday. I thought it would have been today, considering it's Friday, closer to Halloween, but logistics being what they are, it probably would have been easier yesterday. But anyways, I digress. So spooky season is upon us. Halloween is just around the corner on Sunday. So I actually initially was going to just continue ukulele today, but I figured why not try to capitalize and take advantage of the upcoming celebration, not really holiday, but celebration, with what we're playing today. So actually, you know what? Before I even say what that is, I would be remiss if I did not talk about my upcoming charity stream. So I am actually doing a stream for Extra Life on their National Game Day, which falls on Saturday, November 6th. And so I'll be doing a live stream. Again, this is me, personal. It is not affiliated with the library this time, but this is my personal event. But I'm continuing what we started here with the library. So this will actually not be on YouTube this go around. It'll be on Twitch. So if you go to twitch.tv/shinbojack, There's a story behind that name too. I've had that name since 2001. There's a story about that. I don't know if any of you want to hear it. But anyways, I digress. It'll be on Twitch this time around. Looking to do the same goal of $2,000 for the end of the year. As of current count, I'm a little over 1,100. A little over halfway through. So it'll be next Saturday. I will start pushing some more videos and advertisements for it on my personal social media. So I'd love to have you there. And again, all donations go immediately towards or directly towards the Connecticut Children's Medical Center in Hartford, Connecticut. And again, I do have to reiterate, this is not affiliated with the library this time. This is my personal channel. So as a result, a little bit more leeway in what I can play, what I can do. So should be a fun time. First time doing it on Twitch, so that'll be a learning experience as well. I'd love to see you there, if just for the support. So thank you in advance for anybody who stops by. Now, without further ado, what are we playing today? Well, we are playing a slew of games. So let me switch over to this. We're playing 4 games today. So we're going to start off with Castlevania Anniversary Collection. Super spooky. Then move on to Friday the 13th Killer Puzzle. And then switch over to Ghostbusters, the video game, which had a remaster, I think, in the past, 4 or 5 years or so. Which was a very fun game. It is essentially Ghostbusters 3. That's for all intents and purposes. And then we will wrap up with Ravva and the Cyclops Curse, which 2 of these games, you may, if you follow Big Cass on her YouTube channel, she did recently do some video impressions, not really a review, but quick impressions on both Friday the 13th and Ravva and the Cyclops Curse. So I figured I'd follow suit and play them live. Give them a whirl. So, trick or treat is Sunday here, says Bones. TV Games, what is up? Happy Friday to you, my friend. How are you doing? Ravva is cute. I just booted it up to the title screen, so I've only seen what you've shown on your channel. I hope it's Halloween worthy. I see it's a witch, so it or a wizard, I guess. I guess that's close enough. Friday the 13th, Castlevania, and Ghostbusters obviously are definitely Halloween-themed games. So, yeah, this will be interesting to check out. So before, actually, you know what? Let's switch over to the main game here, or the name of the game. I'll like them. Okay, Killer Puzzle is addicting. Yeah, from what I saw in your video, it seems to be a lot like, in a way, if anyone played Choo Choo Rocket back on the Dreamcast, it's similar. Where in that game, you're guiding a bunch of mice to the goal to leave a rocket ship. In this case, you're guiding Jason to the camp counselors or the victims. So yeah, there's some spooky enemies. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, let me boot up Castlevania. Now, just for Castlevania, if I remember correctly, I may have to resize the screen because Konami, in their infinite wisdom, when they released this on PC, I believe it's 720p only. So you may have to bear with me a second while I adjust this. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Let me get this started. Probably going to have to boot it up full screen. It's going to be full screen for me, but maybe on your end, it'll probably only cover a little bit of the screen. So let me see. Yep, it's only covering a little bit. So let me stretch this baby out so it covers more of the screen. The wonders of games. So now it should be fine. There we go. Better. So yeah, I will leave it up to you. Which Castlevania should I play? There is the original Castlevania, which was on NES. Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, which is my personal favorite. It's the one I played first as a kid. Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. Then you move on to the Super Nintendo with Super Castlevania 4. There is also Game Boy, Castlevania Adventure. and also Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge. And then we move on to the Genesis with Castlevania Bloodlines. And then there's actually some a more rare game, which was in Japan, Kid Dracula. So this was released for the Famicom, which was the Japanese equivalent of the NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. Very cutesy game. I'm sure Big Cass would love that. And there are also the Japanese ROMs of these games that we could play as well. The Japanese versions. So what say you? I will leave it in the hands of the viewers here. Simon's Quest was my first Castlevania 2. Nintendo Power subscription came in handy for that. Oh yeah. So to break it down for those of you who may not know, Castlevania originally started off as a straight up platformer. You're just going from left to right, or sometimes up and down, right to left, hack and slashing enemies along the way. Simon's Quest came out and it has the platforming, but it's more of an RPG. It's open-ended, whereas Castlevania is linear. It has levels. Simon's Quest has levels, but it has an overworld, a hub, and you can go to and from cities or towns to find what you need. But the problem with Simon's Quest is it was infamously known for having a terrible localization. So the translation from Japanese to English was atrocious. So what you do in this game is you would find villagers in the towns and they would give you hints as to where to go next or what to find. Problem is, many things were lost in translation, so in English, the villagers, they make no sense. What they're saying is the most cryptic things that you couldn't even decipher. So you really needed a strategy guide to play this game. There was really no other way to do it. My vote is for Super Castlevania 4, but only because I love the music in that. SNES? Alright, that's 2 votes for Super Castlevania. You know what? I never had a Super Nintendo growing up, so my exposure to Super Castlevania is extremely limited. Extremely limited, so... You know what? We could do that. You know what? Let's read what it says here, though. Super Castlevania 4, 1991, SNES. In the small country of Transylvania, there is a legend which says that every 100 years, the forces of good mysteriously become weak, and the forces of evil gain a foothold into our world. The evil manifests itself in the form of one of the most feared characters to roam the earth, the vampire Dracula. Every 100 years, Dracula is revived and grows stronger and stronger. His goal is to turn all humanity into creatures of darkness, to be ruled under his iron fist. He has appeared in this world many times, and there are many people who fear that in his next appearances, he may be unstoppable. There is one group that has always been around to see that Dracula is defeated, the Belmont Family. For generations, the Belmonts have passed along the secrets and skills of vampire hunting to the eldest child of the family. While many of the Belmonts have lived peaceful lives without encountering Dracula, they remain prepared. There are occasional skirmishes with lesser monsters, but the Belmont clan has always emerged victorious. Now, 100 years have passed since the last battle between Dracula and the Belmonts. Transylvanians are reporting mysterious sightings of odd creatures appearing under cover of the darkness. As spring approaches, the citizens prepare for a traditional celebration. Unbeknownst to them, an evil group of people is holding a ceremony in the old destroyed abbey outside of town, attempting to revive the Prince of Darkness. As they carry out their ritual, a dark cloud descends over the countryside. The sinister group stirs itself into a frenzy of mysterious chanting and pagan dancing. Then lightning strikes the abbey. The ground bucks under their feet. Oh man, it just erased while it was giving the description. What? it didn't even finish the description. What is up with that? Wait a minute, you left me hanging. I like the Dracula emoji there. But you left me hanging there, Konami. Come on. You can't even control the text here. Wow. Or as Big Cass would say, wow. Way to cut it off, Konami. That's great. We will continue this story. We just have to wait very slowly because the text moves at a snail's pace. Alright, here we go. This is the paragraph I was so abruptly cut off on. As they carry out their ritual, a dark cloud descends over the countryside. The sinister group stirs itself into a frenzy of mysterious chanting and pagan dancing. Then lightning strikes the abbey. The ground bucks under their feet, and the abbey walls shudder. Once again, Dracula is revived. Ooh, spooky. It is time once again for Simon Belmont to call forth the powers of good to aid him in his battle. Armed with his mystical whip, his courage, and the centuries-old knowledge of Belmont family training, he sets forth on his mission. Ooh, alright. Well, let's go ahead. Let's give this a try. You know, so I remember specifically the first time I saw this game was back in the days of the malls. I used to go to a mall called Danbury Mall, Danbury, Connecticut. And they had on the first floor, it was a electronics boutique. No. Yes, no, it was a software etc. I'm sorry, software etc. And it would play, because at the entrance of the store, they would have, behind a glass wall, it would be like a 3 TV setup, where they would be playing what would be known as game trailers back then, or also just attract screens. And I remember seeing the attract screen for this with the gravestone, and I remember it being just very spooky. So that was my first time seeing this. I remember lightning strikes, and then you see Dracula's hand come out, right? I think is what, or the bat, yeah. So that's what I remember. I remember seeing this as a kid. Every 100 years, the forces of good mysteriously start to weaken. Thus, the power of Dracula starts to revive itself. His power grows stronger and stronger every 100 years. Dracula has revived many times. However, his sinister actions have been consistently thwarted by the Belmont family. Don't you miss when games had lore, like, built into the game? So this is what you would call an attract screen, but games don't have that anymore. It's been 100 years since the last confrontation between Dracula and the Belmont family, but now the serenity of Transylvania is being threatened by destructive forces. On a dark and eerie night, Dracula rose from his grave to unleash his destructive power over the countryside. Spooky. We're getting right in the mood here. Once again, Simon Belmont is called upon to destroy Dracula. With only his whip and courage, he sets out to restore peace to Transylvania. How many of you have played Super Castlevania 4 before? This would honestly probably be maybe one of my first tries, because I never owned a Super Nintendo growing up. I had a couple friends in elementary school who had it, and I would just see them playing in passing if I would like visit their house. But that's about it. Never, even with the advent of emulators, I never got around to it. So let's give this a whirl. But first, let me check the options here. And let's, which frame should I put? I guess we'll do the spooky red one. Original, okay, so you can save, which is cool. So options here, alright. So A button is jump, Continue holding the X button after lashing the whip towards a hook. Right bumper is to use an item. Okay. Whip is X. Press and hold X while pressing the D-pad. Okay. Okay. Option. Okay. There's no difficulty here. Many times, my favorite of the originals, non-Metroidvania. Yeah, I kind of fell off with the original trilogy on NES. That was it. Well, what shall we put here? I guess we'll put NP. Oh wait, whoops. Did that even register? Oh, N E L. Oh wait, hold on. Here we go. NPL, and then video game club. NPL VGC. How about that? Simon is ready to break into this castle here. Yeah, the Metroidvania, I know it's a very popular subgenre, but it never... oh, there's a time limit here. Okay. Listen to that spooky music. Can you jump upstairs? Yes, you can. Alright, so that's already a quality of life improvement. You like how the backgrounds are much more animated this time. Now there may be some hidden goodies somewhere around here, but... ah, much like Mario. Just much like Mario World, you can go in the background here. Ah, enemies respawn. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this is kind of a blind playthrough for me here. So excuse me while I see what's going on. While I try to figure out the game. There we go. Okay, so oddly enough, you have to press up to go around. That's over there, so I do need to go back. Now, one thing that always confused me about Castlevania, but it's something that fans are used to. Hearts don't mean health. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, what's this? Why is he glowing? But yeah, hearts are just, hearts are just for your score. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, Bones. Always gotta look for the turkey in the wall. Always. I think that's invincibility. I could be wrong. Music is pretty good. It's not Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, but, you know. What can... Oh, this is where you gotta... Alright. Alright. It wants me to go down. But I think you can you jump in the middle of going down the stairs? Ooh, alright. I will catch up in the chat 1 second. I'm just being immersed. Ah, another... Ooh, what's that? Alright. A number 2. You know what? I want to see what these things are, so... Alright, you can't jump while you're in the middle of the stairs, which is unfortunate. And enemies do respawn. Alright. And I know there are items I could use. I just forget if items are limited use, I think, right? It depends on how many hearts you have. I think it's how many times you can use an item. Okay, I'm not the only one that does that when registering my name. Oh, the just initials? Yeah, I mean, I usually put my own initials, but I figure we're here in the NPL Video Game Club, so we're doing this as a group effort. Alright, so I got holy water. And sometimes certain... Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Certain, oh wow, that took... Is that a Medusa head? Is that what that was? Wow, that took that much health out of me. That's wild. Alright. Well, now I know. There you go. Ooh. These guys kind of camouflage into the background. Just horse heads. Look at that. There you go. Gotcha. Oh, that freezes time. Oh! Alright. Oh boy, you got the Medusa heads here. So by falling, I lost a life. Oh man, alright. Much like the NES game, Medusa heads are a pain. Oh. You don't want to get caught. This thing, so you fall down one screen, you're done. Ooh. I should have handled him on the oh boy. Alright, this could be a problem. Alright. Luckily, I saved myself. Ooh, is this a boss? This is boss time, isn't it? Went with the cursor going to right without a letter. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I didn't know the button layout, so that was my fault. Alright. I've got... Oh. Oh. My first boss completed. Yeah, that was totally blind, so I didn't know the pattern, I didn't know what the deal was, so... Ooh, look at those Mode 7 graphics, Mode 7 effects with the zoom in. Stage 2. How long is this game by chance? If anyone can tell me. Oh. Alright. Like Simon's Quest, you got the hands. You gotta watch out for those. Okay. Got these things now. Alright, Spider-Man. Ooh. Look at that scaling. Okay. It's interesting. Oh boy. How am I going to make that jump? Oh. Alright. I didn't make that jump. It's great. So the platforming has always been something that leaves something to be desired with Castlevania. It's always been wonky at best. Fans have been acclimated or got used to it, but not really that great. Very stiff. Alright, well, here goes nothing. Little Sonic the Hedgehog's got going on here. Get all my sweet loot. The really odd thing is that there is a time limit here. I got my health. How am I supposed to make that jump? There's no way. I mean, that probably would have been a... Oh, would have been a nice maybe bonus or some kind of secret. Alright, these are different type of... Oh. Right, Sonic. You don't have to hit me, bro. Alright, am I assuming this is classic Castlevania with the little fishmen jumping out of the water? Common issue, it's mapped weird on the original as well. Okay, GG on the first boss. Thank you, Big Cass. About as long as most linear Castlevania games. Okay. Well, let's see, what time is it right now? 4:42. We'll probably give it until 5, and then we'll switch to the next game. My question is, are the fishmen coming? Are they coming? Are they going to jump out of the water? No? My word, the enemies hurt you real bad in this game. I think, whoa, one hit takes... One hit, I think, takes like 2 blocks of health each time. You're telling me a little frog is gonna hurt you? Come on now. Does this frog persistently follow you? Oh my god, it does. I'm about to die just because of a frog. Wow. There we go, thank you. Alright, so I've got this boomerang thing. Which probably doesn't do much because it's very slow. Alright, so I see the circular whip tends to work a lot better for these birds. So I will use that against them. Alright, good thing my whip tends to reach pretty far. Oh, another boss. Alright. Again, this is totally blind, so I don't know how good I'm going to do. I don't know how bad I'm going to do. So you know what? Just for the sake of this stream, let me save. In case I mess up real bad. Alright. Oh, you froze me. Oh. Alright. So I want to avoid that beam. That was a mid-boss, wasn't it? Yes. Oh boy. What do these numericals mean? What do they do? Oh wow, look at that. That was like a fish man. I'm assuming these things are spikes and I can't touch them. Interesting level design so far. It's nice and varied, so it's pretty cool. Enemy design is pretty varied as well. I'm running out of time though. Oh. Really? So the end of the stage was just a waterfall. Huh. Interesting. Not a boss. Good job. That was a mid-boss, but I think there's no boss once you go down the river. Ah, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Not sure, brother. Only played Bloodlines, not this one. That's why I picked it. Ah, okay. Well, hopefully maybe it's giving you an idea of what to expect. And the 2 and 3 allow you to shoot 2 and 3 sub-weapons in succession instead of one at a time. They were in the original, but fairly useless because they're gone once you change sub-weapons. In succession. Okay, so you can store sub-weapons? Where would, Do those water drops hurt you? I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Oh, look at that, slow down, baby. So this kind of reminds me of Sonic, kind of like that labyrinth zone. Is there a whip you get that's more powerful than this? Oh, it doesn't hit him. Alright. There you go. Was that worth it? Probably not. Ooh. I should have counted, because it goes for 3. Alright, so this is the goodie room. Yeah, that fan seems to be very slow and cumbersome. Not sure how I feel about that. This one only shoots 1 at a time. Oh, no, 3. Oh, holy water. Okay. Which I guess holy water isn't anything crazy, but it does do multiple damage, so there is that. I gotta watch out for these spikes, because they will instantly kill me. And the jumping in these Castlevania games is just so rigid. Oh. Alright. Didn't see that coming. Can I break these things before they fall down? Nope. All right. Alright, he can't die. Oh. So I've just got to time the jump. And wait for this guy to shoot. We'll say the animation and sprite work is very good. I like it. Alright. There comes the weird platforming. The jumping is just so stiff. Ooh. Alright, I see what you're doing, trying to trick me. Yeah, sometimes you don't think you're going to make the jump, but you do. I almost thought I didn't make that whip jump, too. Alright, that's a much better weapon. Alright, so now I've got to make this jump. Is there an enemy hidden here? I wouldn't be surprised if there was. Oh boy. Holy smokes, that I was literally on the edge of that platform. How I made it, I don't know. Some of the jumping is just so weird. Alright, do I go left or right? I'm assuming left is the harder path. Right will probably take me where I need to go. I remember back in the day, Konami took none of their game stories seriously. In this game, they named the dancing ghosts later in the game Fred Astaire and Paula Abdul. Paula Abdul and Fred Astaire. How punny. And no, you can't throw weapons, it's just you can shoot, for example, 3 daggers quickly instead of just 1. Ah, I see. Okay. So, I don't know, what do you guys say? Left or right? And I suppose I could save and just find out what's going on. I'm assuming it's a power-up I need. Oh! Well, this is why you save. I totally overshot that one. That was the freeze time ability. Okay. So I'm guessing I get some free shits on the boss if I freeze time. Oh, Bloody Tears? Is this Bloody Tears? Or similar to Bloody Tears. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh, boy. Jeez. Alright, we could do that better. Holy smokes. Left only gets you a candle. I guess right then, yeah. Well, lose the ability to freeze time, but maybe in the grand scheme of things, that really isn't worthwhile. It's an early indication of the game's trolling you. So you just gotta go. Oh. What's over here? Right, nothing. It's great. Now, if you'd give me health with that, that would be great. But you decide not to. Oh, ho, ho. This game likes to troll. Alright, I jump and then go up. Can I get some health, please? That would be splendid. Oh, instant KO on the enemies, okay. You know what? I don't trust the platforming. I'm gonna save right here because in case I fall, I don't want to make a fool of myself. You know, some may think, oh, you're safe stating, but for the sake of a casual playthrough, I think it's okay. I hope you bear with me. Oh boy. Well, how would I have known that? You see? I have nowhere to go. This is why you save state. Especially on blind runs. You never know. Oh. Right. Saving here too, because look, you have one block to go on to, and I don't trust that, so. Castlevania is all about the troll. I am seeing that now. Play how you want, Aldo. Save states are not a bad thing. Oh no, I agree, especially when you're casually playing, you know? Just, you know, some people super frown upon this stuff, but... Oh, what? How did... You know what it is? When you whip diagonally, he moves a pixel. He moves forward. That's what it is. Are you supposed to... what?